Well, hello, Disney Connections and fellow Disney freaks. This looks weird.
It does look weird.
There's no Disney stuff
There's
behind
no Disney
us.
stuff behind us.
Oh, look at that. Is that product placement right there? We don't have our slideshow today.
We have nothing because we're in the middle of a 20-day road trip.
Yeah.
This is day like 11 or 12.
Yeah, so we weren't on last week. Last week was our vacation week. We were in Palm Springs, California at, what is it called? Palm
Canyon Resort.
Yeah, something like that.
I wouldn't go there.
No, not a recommended.
No.
But yeah, so we were on vacation last week, hanging out with the friends, sitting by the pool, and yeah.
120 degrees.
Yeah, it was good.
It was great.
It was really good.
So we're going to talk about our Disney finds in Palm Springs. We're going to talk about, we hit a couple of Disney outlet shops on our way from San Antonio to Oregon. We'll talk about our Disneyland stop, right? We went to Disneyland? We went to Disneyland.
Product placement.
And where we're headed, because we are not done yet.
And we're still married.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah. So we haven't argued or fought or anything for like 2,000
miles.
Well,
there was a little bit of an argument.
Was that PDA?
But not what?
We're married.
Hey, real quick, just let me give a shout out to some people that are in here. Courtney Temple, welcome in. Jason, we got to hook up. Call later because we need to figure it. This is a short trip. Timothy's in the house. Chrissy Jones, welcome in.
Mackenzie.
Thanks for all you do. Oh, Kenzie K's here. And I'm going to say Clarky. Is it Clarky? Let me know.
It's Aiden from Two Tiny Wings.
Oh, what's up, Aiden?
Still have the bucket hat, by the way, Rob.
Nice.
You told him that he could keep.
Awesome.
Where all the moms in the world were like, just leave it. Don't touch it. And you were like, yeah, free hat.
Right? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So this trip started 11 days ago, 10 days ago?
Why is half my head cut off?
Well, move closer to me.
I can't. And this is like the comfortable. Careful, my mom, just stay in the deck. You're going to get yelled at.
What do you get yelled at?
There we go.
There. Okay.
All right. I'm babysitting. We're watching Lilo and Stitch. I force any kids to babysit to watch Disney.
Oh.
Who are you babysitting?
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, yeah. So Tuesday, almost 2 weeks ago, we jumped on the road and headed through Texas. Stopped in Las Cruces, that was Tuesday night. We had our Taco Tuesday. That was the last. That was the last like live stream, other than in the park. That was the last sit down. And then we went to Tombstone.
Oh, I forgot. I see. Right? I've forgotten all the places we've gone. We went to Tombstone. We picked up a birthday gift for brother-in-law John.
Yeah, happy birthday, John! Coming up here in 3 days.
Yeah, because we're gonna miss his party.
Yep.
So picked him up a little something. We ate at Big Nose Kate's, which was super fun. Like, I don't like to go places that aren't chains.
Right.
So
no, hole in the walls are not her forte.
Just not my thing.
Yeah.
Although I've been doing more of that.
Yeah.
So we ate at Big Nose Kate's. We had a panini, and it was super cool inside there.
Yeah, it was
stained glass, live music. Which that guy that was in there, I kind of went back to look at posts from other people. He's been there for years.
Really? Hey, you can go check out that live stream, by the way. So yeah. we streamed from there, and he was singing. So
yeah. Mackenzie said she's doing the Lord's work, spreading the Disney magic.
Perfect. Just Ginger's in the house. Hey.
Nice live this morning. Yeah. That was super fun. I'm inspired to do some crafting now. Oh, I want a 3D printer.
Okay. We'll get one.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, while we're here in Oregon, we can do it. I'm going to put my sunglasses on because we're outside, if you didn't know.
But the sun's not out.
I know, but I'm just outside. Still bright.
So if any of you are wondering, this is where I grew up. You can kind of see. Can we lift it up a little bit so they can
Okay.
see? Let's just lift it up. Oh, I'm covering the camera now. And it's, oh, hello.
All right.
That is Happy Valley. Oh, no, I just told everyone where we were.
There you go. Come on over.
Come on over. Yep. Grew up right off of that road down there. And now we're in Texas.
Yep. Well,
really is pretty.
Yeah. We reside in Texas anyway.
Well,
Disney
hello.
Dynamics is in the house. What's up? What's up? Pass down the recipe.
What recipe?
For tonight. Although,
because we didn't order, but there are a few stores here that have kind of eclectic.
I'm thinking about doing the Tinkerbell that we came up with last week. Remember, we changed the Lost Boy.
We changed the Lost Boy to the Tinkerbell. So, if you don't know what we're referring to, you need to check out Disney Dynamics tonight on Disney After Dark.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So Tombstone, we did our tour of the bird-cage, which we had done before. And the last time we did it, Rob and I both took photos of the same things going through.
She doctored one of the photos.
Didn't doctor it.
Made it look like there was
a ghost in my photo.
Yeah.
And we went back to kind of look to see what it could have been. There's nothing. There's nothing else it could have been. They have these like theater style booths that go around the top of the birdcage. You know, there's 147 bullet holes in there.
More than that.
I thought it was about 147, but it could be more. And so I'm looking up in these little booths, which you could rent. And they were
Shag Shacks.
They were.
Yeah.
But we're talking about like way back in the day. Like,
you're right.
This is
at least last week.
Oh. Like, what is that?
1800s.
1800s.
Yeah,
so there was a silhouette of a man wearing a cowboy hat in my photo. He took the same photo at the same time, no silhouette.
I think there was a smudge on her camera.
I got to find the photo so I can show you. And then also, when I was walking down the stairs, because you can go backstage. So you go backstage and kind of see like where everything was going on. And you walk down these stairs, and I took a photo going down the stairs. White, ghostly apparition in my photo.
It only came from one of the cameras, so.
But they have a photo just like mine when you enter the birdcage that says this was taken by so-and-so on this date, and it looked just like mine.
Yeah.
And
so that is true. Somebody else has smudge on their camera as well.
No, I'm telling you. And then there's a little web address that says, have you taken photos where some of our spirit friends have shown up? He doesn't believe in that at all. Oh, I just spilled my coffee. I got excited.
Speaking of the knives thing, I might try that actually. I mean, I juggle pretty well, so I used to.
You're gonna juggle knives? Well,
I mean, I don't know. Dynamic says if we get to 20 likes, I don't know. Okay. Anyway.
So what else did we do there? So we ate at Big Nose Kate's. We did the birdcage. They have a Harley store.
And I didn't buy anything.
There was a really cool sleeveless, because if you know Rob, you know he likes sleeveless. And it had Harley on the front, and on the back it had Tombstone with Harley.
There was a silhouette of a cowboy.
It. There was not.
No, I mean not a ghost silhouette, wasn't that?
Oh yes.
On that shirt there was a silhouette.
Yes.
Gosh.
Yes, there was.
Even when I'm being serious, she thinks I'm joking.
Yeah.
So we left there, and we went and hung out with my uncle in Phoenix. It was fun seeing family. Hadn't seen them in a few years. We rolled into Palm Springs, and then we just hung out there. Yeah. So that was our 4-day vacation.
Well, we didn't just hang out there. We did some sightseeing, because some of you might know that. Oh,
that's right. Okay, so Monday was back to work time.
Work as in the channel work?
Yeah.
So we went on a scavenger hunt of celebrity homes, but vintage celebrity homes. So our resort was just 3, maybe 4 streets over from Walt Disney's second home, second Palm Springs home. And then 1 or 2 more streets over. Oh my gosh. What are you
What?
doing?
You came for your
We-
background. You
we-
said you didn't have any Disney background.
Well, hello.
Hello, Disney Connections.
Hello. All right.
I love it. Hey, that's worth a thumbs up right there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. What was I saying?
You're bringing socks out? That's great.
It's never a dull moment around
That's mom and dad.
here. Yep. So, what was I saying?
I thought it was a deer because the deer have been walking by, and so out of the corner of my eye I saw movement, and I thought a deer had come onto the deck, and then I was scared because they get you with their their hoofs, their hoof people or hoof animals.
I've never experienced that.
What, you haven't ever seen that on TV or like
on like the wild animal planet. Yeah,
just like this.
just like that. Deer dance the hula. Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, so we went and saw some houses. So Walt Disney enjoyed Palm Springs because it alleviated his allergies or something.
His breathing issues.
And so we first saw the ranch,
Smoke Tree Ranch,
right?
Which we didn't realize. We were just driving, and I saw, oh, this Smoke Tree Ranch, and so we pulled over and we took some photos, and it was 116 that day, so we took some photos very quickly and then got back in the car. But they have. Bless you.
Sorry.
They have you can do horseback riding there, and they have old Western sets kind of set up there. Well, what had happened is
it looked like Adventureland or Frontierland.
It did look like Frontierland.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But he moved in there. It was kind of a reclusive area where celebrities, or not so much celebrities, but people who didn't want their background known moved into this place and had summer homes. So I don't know, like maybe mafia. What do you call those? Mafia.
They definitely didn't want people to know where they were.
Heads, fathers, godfathers. I don't know. So they would move in there. And when Walt Disney moved into Smoke Tree Ranch, they were a little bit concerned that was going to bring, because he was well known, that was going to bring attention to their quiet area.
Right.
But they ended up loving him, and he joined the board, and he did a lot to kind of spruce up and keep things running at the ranch. He did sell that house in order to pay for the railroad at Disneyland. Right. So while he was building Disneyland, he sold that property to put that money into the park. And then once he did that, then he bought the second home, which we drove by.
Which you got to go check out. We put those pictures on Instagram, right? Mm-hmm. Go check out the Instagram, Disney Connections on Instagram, because the gate that I don't know what's going on here.
It says we're having trouble going to Facebook, but I don't know that anyone's on Facebook anyway now, so we're good.
Anyway, check out the gate, because I think if that's the gate that Walt put on that house,
it's like a premonition, or it was very interesting.
Yeah, well, actually, coming up next Thursday.
What?
Friday? When's that come out?
Oh.
It's a little connection to Black Widow. Mm-hmm. See if you notice.
And you know who noticed it was what's his? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We were on their show, and then
Adventures by Dee.
Yeah, that's noticed it and commented, and then once he said it, I couldn't unsee it.
Right? I mean, it's like it's Black Widow faux show. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, that was fun, and then we did another two. We spent a lot of time in the pool because it was hot, and we went to some of the old Rat Pack stomping grounds. We went to the Reef. If you've been down in Palm Springs.
The Reef. That's what
so
I was telling somebody yesterday about it, and I couldn't remember the name. Well,
hey Kelly, welcome in.
What's up, Magical Disney pals?
We are having a great trip, and now it's time to kind of relax. Do the 4th of July.
This is halftime.
It's halftime.
Yeah, so we're stopped here in Oregon for a minute, but let's finish up. So before we got to Oregon, so we left Palm Springs. Now, when we planned this trip out like 2 months ago or whatever, Disney was not in the itinerary because we are not California residents, and so we didn't have any tickets to Disneyland. And but you had booked Anaheim because we were gonna just like pop in there, stop, maybe do a couple jobs in the area, and then go into downtown Disney, and we were just going to do
Have
like
dinner.
a dinner
Yeah.
or something like that. Well, then, lo and behold, like a week and a half ago,
They
last
opened it
minute,
up.
there was a ticket for the 29th, which was the only day that we had available. And we went ahead and got that ticket. And,
Oh, right. Because I thought, well, yeah, we'll go to Disneyland, but you have to reserve your park. And so when I went to
Right.
reserve the park, they were sold out that day.
Right.
And so I kept checking back and checking back and checking back. And finally it popped up for Disneyland just on that day. But all the rest of the days around were
Right.
sold out. So I grabbed it when I could. And then within an hour, they were gone again. So I'm glad that we grabbed that.
Yeah, so a little pro tip: if you are looking to go to Disneyland, at least in the near future, I don't know. I don't know if this reservation system is going to stick
I think
around.
it will.
It seems to be. I think it'd be beneficial for Disney because it allows them to know exactly what's going on in the parks and regulate.
Yeah.
And I think. I mean, let me know in the comments. Do you like this system? I mean, does it give you more of a sense of I'm going to get into the park and the park isn't going to be shouldered? I'm just wondering. But anyway, so we got to go into the park. A couple live streams. Go check those out. You can, click through and fast forward and see what you want. But,
Yeah.
We just wanted to take you along and show you the park as it, opened up just a few short months ago.
And I didn't feel like it was crowded at all.
Not at all.
I mean, we
No.
walked onto a lot of rides. I wanted to do Mr. Toad's Wild Ride because when we're in Disney World next, I know they don't have it there, so I wanted to do that first. And I thought there'd be a long line, but
Yeah,
we walked right on, sat down.
Well, we got in. So the park opened at 9.
Oh yeah.
Right, and so we're walking. First of all, when you get there, there's no tram.
No.
So it was about a 10 to 15-minute walk from where we parked the car.
We parked in Nemo.
We parked in Nemo. You get through security right there in the parking garage. So once you get through that, you're done. You just go into the parks, or downtown Disney. But so we walk, which was okay.
No, there was security into downtown Disney too.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, remember there was that security after.
Well,
we
when
walked?
we went in Friday night.
Oh, from the parking garage, we didn't have to. That's right.
Right. So the way we came, we could have walked right back into. But anyway, so so that walk in wasn't terrible. We're fresh,
and
we're
you're
happy, we're excited.
excited.
Hey, there's a quick clip. You're pretty. It's fun.
Yeah.
I would much rather the tram, especially at the end of the night, because that was painful.
Oh, it was so painful. I had to stop and rest twice, I think.
Yeah, 22,000 steps on the day.
11 miles.
11 miles. So it was a crazy day. And so when you finish that up with the whatever mile and a half walk back out to the car, and of course when we got there, our parking spot was like at the far end from the escalator.
When we parked, I thought we were getting really close.
They moved the truck. Yeah.
And we were one of like 3 cars left in the parking garage. I don't know. I guess we stayed late.
We did. We had that. We went and used that fast pass on Smuggler's Run.
Oh, right.
Right at the park closing. And then we just kind of motored through. It was crazy. What I think one thing that amazed me with that experience is people were not leaving. Like park closed at 9:00. Things are closed, and people were just standing around.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we were in the partner statue square area in front of the castle.
They were just sitting and milling about.
Sitting and milling and talking, and there was no rush. And I thought that the cast members did a really good job because there was no cast members coming through and harassing people.
No, I didn't really see. They were probably just trying to close up.
Yeah, but you would think that they would start a push, like the classic. Can I help you?
Can I help you find anything?
That's the leave the park now, please.
Yeah. So we
Wait, we're 10 subs away from 1,000.
no way.
That would be crazy that we just got 40 all of a sudden. But
No way.
if that's
We
cool,
can't be 10 away.
I think she meant 50.
You mean 50?
Yeah. All right, Kinsey K, are you going to work?
Yeah, we're 50 away.
Love you. Okay. So yeah, so we left Disney and we got to do something else that was kind of fun, just impromptu.
Wow, you're already on to that?
Where'd you want to go from there?
I mean, don't you want to talk about Disney?
No, they can go back and look at the live stream.
I wanted to talk about what we did on the Smuggler's Run.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
Tell them the story.
Which part of the story? The part where we met the
Yes.
two people in front. So,
yes.
So we're standing in line, and I was live streaming at the time. They didn't know that they were on the live stream, but they were. And we were talking with them, and we were talking about the hack, right? Where if you get in there, you can do this hack, and instead of Hondo, it's Chewie who's giving you all the.
Mm-hmm.
And so we talked to those two, and then they talked to the two people in front because you have to have 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
All 6 seats have to be filled in order to make this hack work.
With people who have a specific task to do to make the hack work.
Right. So we get into Smuggler's Run.
Mm-hmm.
We all do our thing, and we hear Chewie growl, and we're like,
we all,
woohoo! We got, it didn't work.
We were all very excited for a very short amount of time.
Yeah, it was like Chewie growled, woohoo! And then here's Hondo back, and he.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was almost like Chewie was like, "Oh, you almost got it."
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So we, I was engineer that time?
You were the
gunner.
You were the engineer.
I was the engineer, and
Yep.
I'd never done that before. And I was sitting in the back, and I thought, people mostly want to be the pilot, but really, the engineer is where to be if you want to see everything. Like you can see everything going on. And then the people that are sitting in front of you, you barely see, but it makes you really feel like you're like doing stuff because you see them doing stuff. You see you guys doing stuff. You can see the big picture all the way around sitting in that back seat. And it's not too hard. What I find difficult is that you're pushing buttons and flipping switches. So it's like that comes from 2 different parts of your brain, right?
Right.
So you're like, oh, and like the flip switch will light up and you go to push it and you're like, no, I got to flip it. And so you're flipping and you're pushing and you're pushing and you're flipping. And it's a lot of work.
It's intense. The pressure is real.
And you don't, sure. And whatever we're doing affects what you guys are doing.
Right.
So the second time we wrote it, tell them about that.
Okay. Well, so later in the night, we had this fast pass because we were supposed to get on Rise. Womp womp. If I had a sound effect. It was not a good experience. So, okay, let me back up just real quick. Okay, we're going to Disneyland because Avengers Campus opened up. Mm-hmm. I mean that's the main goal. I mean, obviously going to Disneyland. We're going to go, but the main goal was because Avengers Campus.
Sure, it's discombobulated.
Being dressed. Well, I'm kind of like scrunched up. Anyway, and we want to get on Web Slingers. I mean, that was the idea of going to Disneyland.
Good morning, Violet. Good morning, Christopher. We see you.
So, but we didn't get the DCA ticket first. We were going to Disneyland. Mm-hmm. So in order to get the Web Slingers, you have to either be in California Adventure in the beginning, or you have to get it at noon.
Right.
So our Rise of the Resistance was 1:31. That was our boarding group. We got that because we went into Disneyland first. So then we're like, okay, I guess we'll go over here, and then we tried to get Web Slingers. That didn't work out. So anyway, we go back to Rise, and we get all the way through the big room. If you've ridden, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say any more than that. We get through the big room. We're getting ready to go into containment. The ride shuts down.
Well, the lights come on.
Oh, which I need to post that video. You know what? I might do that later today. I'm gonna put a little video up It's going to tell you. It's going to show you. A little spoiler. But anyway, they give us this pass. Okay, so now
you're not going to tell them what they did? You're not going to tell them where we had to go?
We're going to post that video. You got to go watch the video.
Go watch the video.
So,
how did we get out of the queue?
That's the title of the video right there.
Okay.
I'm going to title it. So anyway, they give us this fast pass. Now, we figured it out too late, like after closing, that fast pass was good, unlimited, the rest of the day. But we saved it. We saved it.
We thought it was a one-time use.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to access the fast pass until we got to we came back.
Smuggler's Run.
Yeah.
Right. So we went back to Rise to ride it later in the night, and we walk up to the gate. We're getting ready to go in, and it shut down again. So, we didn't get to ride Rise, but we had this fast pass. So it's almost closing time. We're like, okay, what do we want to use this fast pass that we thought we only had one, which was actually unlimited. And we decided we're going to go get on Smuggler's Run. So we got in line, we go through, they take us up into this room where Hondo usually is. And who's in front of us? But the two people that we rode Smuggler's Run with.
In the morning.
So yeah. we went ahead and grouped back up with them, and we did it again. We actually did better.
We did much better, and I was a gunner that time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the gunner, that's where you get some fatigue because you are constantly pushing the button. And then there's a little screen above that tells you if you're hitting the target or not. And so you hear in the cockpit, like they're saying, fire, fire, fire. And so you're fire, fire, fire. And then, good job. It'll say, whatever. And then if the two gunners fire and hit our target, that allows you guys to fly through and then collect the coaxium.
Got it.
So we were able to collect two. And the second time through, our ride was like maybe 30, 45 seconds longer and had an additional scene.
Yep.
So that was pretty interesting to see because I had heard that happens, but I had never experienced it. So, for instance, do I have a bug on me? There are bugs here in Oregon.
Got it.
As long as it's not a brown recluse.
Nah.
So, the first time, just one little scene, we come in for a landing kind of straight and hit, and then the coaxium rolls out. This second time, we drop into that location and the coaxium rolled out. So it was completely different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. The better you get, the longer the ride is. I want to know what the longest possible ride.
Right. How many can you collect?
Right.
Like
just wondering if
1,
you're like
2,
excellent.
5, 10.
Yeah.
The sun's coming out.
I think I need to I think I need to remember what I was going to say. Because I started thinking about the sun.
So then we left Disneyland.
Yep.
Oh, we ate at the Jazz Kitchen. Oh my gosh. Okay, so when we were in Disneyland for a touch of Disney and we went to the Jazz Kitchen and ordered the beignets from the outside like counter service when we were there with the Adorables, they were good.
They were
good. These are good.
Yeah.
When we were inside and we ordered the beignets from our table, I've never had anything like it.
No.
Those were the softest, tastiest beignets, and I've only had them a couple times. I've never had them there, ever. Like, they just pulled apart and almost melted in your mouth, and you could choose your dipping sauce, and of course I chose chocolate. What did you get? Raspberry?
I got the raspberry.
You got the raspberry.
Yep.
But they give you 5, so really 5 is way too many. You should not be eating 5 beignets. We knocked 4 of them out. We left 1 on the plate, which was sad because they were actually, I think I took a little bite of that 5th one.
Yeah, a little bit. A couple things. Backup Ginger, I saw. Yes, you have to do things on there.
Oh my gosh.
And
yes, Chris, minus the juggling chainsaws. I think that is we're going to try to do that.
Yeah. Although, I mean, bring some chainsaws. Maybe we'll
let's not.
And a camera for sure.
No,
yeah.
Let's not do the chainsaws. I mean, how did we go from a cartwheel to juggling chainsaws? Like, I feel like there's a lot we can do in between kind of work up to the chainsaw.
This has escalated very quickly.
Very quickly.
Oh shoot.
So
Goodness.
we left Disneyland and headed north. Well, actually, we went kind of back south to get some things done, and then we headed north.
Yep.
And we were on our way home, or on our way back to the homestead.
Yeah.
Where we
Right
came
here.
from.
Right.
Yeah. And we had the plan to stop in Medford and stay with some friends of ours that we hadn't seen in a while. But it's very dry here in Oregon.
Put the brakes on, honey, because before that,
Oh.
before we got to Medford,
Oh,
where
I
did
totally
we...
forgot
Goodness
about
gracious.
San Francisco. Okay,
So,
pause
okay.
on the Medford story.
All right, so here's the thing. We've been driving up and down I-5 for years, okay? I mean, at least once a year.
Yeah.
Right? And we drove up and down, up and down, up and down. And I've always said, I would like to go to San Francisco.
I'd never been
Let's
there.
just take a right, go west, head over to the coast. But I've been to San Francisco. I've flown in once and got to tour the city. We've flown in a couple times just to the airport. But I've always wanted to go and drive through. What did somebody? What happened?
We're putting the chainsaw juggling on TikTok. If we were to do that, we would need a nurse, probably a trauma nurse present.
Possibly.
Doctor, surgeon.
I don't know. I tend to lose limbs.
His appendages are. Yeah.
So anyway, this particular trip, we had an opportunity to be closer to San Francisco. We had a job to go do. And so let's just go.
We did.
And we did.
We went.
Yeah. That's been kind of the mantra of this trip. It's just
we see it and we go. Yeah. We see it and do it.
Yep.
So we drove into San Francisco and then we drove over the Golden Gate Bridge twice. You only have to pay one way.
Let me tell you something real quick. All right. I've been at the base of the Golden Gate. I've never gone across it. Right. Yeah. But we went across this other big bridge and we were kind of in stop and go traffic across that bridge. And I was kind of getting a little anxious.
Yeah.
And then thinking about going across the Golden Gate Bridge, all I could think about, and I didn't tell you this while we were on the road, I'm going to tell you right now. All I could think about the whole time is that old video that's in black and white that shows the Golden Gate Bridge doing this.
I mean, I was thinking about the day after tomorrow.
Right.
I was thinking about, what happens if there's a tsunami. Like there's nowhere to go once you're on the bridge.
Yeah. So I was kind of freaking out just a little bit on the inside, not on the outside. I was keeping my cool.
Adventures by D has arrived.
Welcome. What's up?
What did we see? It was very cool. So we're on the bridge, not the Golden Gate Bridge, but the other bridge.
Yeah.
And Rob looks over and goes, "Oh, look at the seagulls."
Oh.
And I look over. They were not seagulls. I go, "Those aren't seagulls. Those are pelicans." Right? They were massive pelicans with pelican beaks. And I couldn't get the camera out fast enough. I wanted to take a photo because they literally fly like this. They fly right next to the car and then they go.
They did.
They look right at you.
They looked over and mean mugged us.
Yeah,
oh,
they were like, what are you doing up here on this bridge? You shouldn't be up here.
Oh, that was
I've
one
never
of my
seen
favorite
a pelican
moments.
that close, and I've never said the word pelican so much in my life.
Look at the pelican.
I know.
Oh my gosh, we just saw pelicans.
I know. It was a pelican
party.
My goodness. And then I saw some more later, but they were like pterodactyl looking pelicans.
Yeah,
In fact,
definitely right out of Jurassic Park.
They might have been.
They might have been.
Well,
I mean, there was that one, all the dinosaurs got released out of that house up in Northern California.
That was a movie.
Oh, I thought it was news. Anyway,
so over the Golden Gate Bridge, and then, we ate. We had in San Francisco
home plate.
At Home Plate. Yeah. It was yummy.
Yeah, it was a decent little place. Mm-hmm. But then we went to
the Walt Disney Family Museum.
Right. Excuse me.
Which was amazing. It does cost $25 per person to get in, but well worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Parking was about $7 for 3 hours, and we parked right in front of the building. You have to have an appointment, so we had made our appointment.
A little bit late.
A little bit late.
Yeah, but we made it in.
And then we went in, and I could not believe all the things that are there. We saw the Academy Award that Shirley Temple presented to Walt Disney with the Snow White and then the 7 little Academy Awards. They had that there.
That was cool.
We saw it.
Yeah.
With our eyeballs.
Yeah.
And we just kind of worked through the whole museum. It was from when he was little, and it followed his family and their houses, which, you know, his parents did live here in Portland for a while. So there was reference to the Portland house, which was pretty cool. And then also, which was something that's kind of cool, is my assistant principal at my school, her uncle is Fred Moore, who was a Disney animator. And I was looking all through the museum to kind of see if I could find anything, and I did. He is responsible for Dopey, and really the dwarfs, but mostly Dopey. And they called him the if they were ever looking for a cute animal, he was the one he went to. He could do the cute animals and worked on Snow White, and so that was cool. I sent her some pictures of that and of an animation that he did and signed that was there. So I thought that was fun, which reminds me that I did buy something in Disneyland.
Oh,
and I didn't even, I know it's inside. It's Ginger has it already, and Amy has it already. It's the Dopey in the Seven Dwarves Mine Train ride, Jim Shore. Finally, I got mine. So I thought that was cute, because then I thought, oh my gosh, you
should have bought 2.
I should have bought 2. I should have bought one for my AP, because her uncle,
you
know, came up with that look.
Ryan Pixler, welcome
Ryan,
in.
Ryan Pixler was on Ginger's Live this morning, and is involved in theater, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So yeah.
Good.
Yes, it does exist in real life, and we saw it.
Yeah, that here's the first room you go into. It was very blah, other than it was all the awards. I mean, it was like, but they were in these cabinets, and when we start the tour, I'm like, paid $25 for this. I mean, okay, I'm in the room with all the awards, but then you walk through the next door. The museum was very well done. Very, very well done. All the displays. Again, go check out the Instagram. I think we post pictures over there. I will be posting a video on that. Got to edit that up. Going to do a little montage. There's not really supposed to be any vlogging throughout the museum. I don't think that they want you. I don't know what they want. They said
cameras are fine.
You could camera.
They didn't say anything about vlogging.
Well, but we've heard other stream.
We've seen several vloggers vlog through there, and then we saw one vlogger who was asked not to. So that could have been just maybe the timing that day, whatever. But they saw us. We had the camera. He had it on a stick. We were walking through. Like it was. It seemed fine. They were talking to us. They answered some questions on camera. I mean,
actually, that's the place they made us take it off the stick.
Oh, they did make us take it off the stick.
Couldn't have the little handle.
Well, it was a little handle.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh well.
So, but you know what? That girl really didn't. I think she was new.
There
was some training going on.
Woo,
yeah.
That whole little experience.
Oh yeah, the Dopey Jim Shore. I saw that for the first time when we were in Walt Disney World with Ginger and Amy, and it was in the Tower of Terror gift shop. And Amy had gotten it already, and I saw it, and I go, "Oh, well, I really want that." But when you're trying to budget, and you want to, what if I saw something else I wanted, so I didn't get it. And then when we were at Touch of Disney with a couple of kiddos, I saw it again in the art store, and I thought, "Oh, I should get that," and I didn't. Oh. So this time, when I saw it, I purchased it. And
good deal.
Kelly says that's her girl, Jim Shore. We'll keep our eye out again, because we are headed to Disney World. So
we haven't got there yet.
I know.
So then we left San Francisco, and
we were. So when you're standing at the museum, at the Walt Disney Family Museum, you look out into the bay and you can see Alcatraz. It's right there. like huge. And then when you look off to the right is the Golden Gate Bridge. So you're seeing a lot of things right from the Walt Disney Family Museum. What's the place it's located in?
Well, it's in a Presidio.
Presidio.
And the only reason I know that word is because I taught Texas history for 4 years. But the Presidio was like the military establishment that protected to protect the mission. So
during the Civil War.
Well, we're talking about pre-Civil War. We're talking about when California was still a part of Mexico.
Okay, because they had some plaques about the Civil War.
Right, but many of those presidios, in the Mexican regions of the country, turned into forts because they were already forts. Like the Alamo at one point, that the Alamo is a presidio and a mission, and it became like a military establishment as well. But anyway, so here you have in San Francisco this Presidio, and there's all these buildings. It's become a fort that was then used for our military in the Civil War and I think World War I and II. And there's the Disney Museum. Yeah, just out of nowhere.
And they had a great gift shop, and they were also doing the Disney World War II,
which we didn't go in.
It was another $15.
Didn't know that.
Another $15. I wanted him to go because he teaches at a school that is named after one of the Flying Tigers, and Disney did the Flying Tiger cartoons. Ooh, the sun is really coming out.
It's coming out now.
I wonder if that will go up. Will that go up? Will that help?
I don't know.
Hold, please.
Oh,
earthquake. So we did get. Oh, and also they have the women of the
Women Air Service
Wasps.
Wasp.
So the Women Air Service Patrol or something like that. And we had, that's in Texas at Avengers Field. So we had visited there a couple of years ago.
Up in Springwater.
In Springwater.
Yeah. That's got to be annoying on camera.
Sorry, hold please. We are trying to get the umbrella up.
There.
Okay. I think that's much better on my eyeballs.
Okay.
You're not on camera though now. Here we go.
Yeah.
So, so we bought a postcard and they had Disney pins there. So they had a pin of the Wasp, and then I got 2 other Walt Disney Family Museum pins that were really cool. They also sold Jim Shores there. What?
Is there going to be a test? There's always a test.
Wait, is this like a lecture or something? You feel like yes, there's going to be a test.
What did we do on day 3? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Did you go to the Lucasfilm lobby at the Presidio? What?
Are you kidding me right now?
We didn't know about it. Are you serious? And the Yoda fountain? Uh-oh. We're going to have to go back that way.
All right. Well, this has been fun, y'all, but
we
I got to go get
car.
back to the truck.
Seriously?
All right. No, we purposely didn't do that because we wanted to save something to do for next time.
We didn't know about it. We would have done it.
Yeah, for sure.
Trivia question. So, after we left San Francisco.
So now we're on our way up to Medford because we have some friends that live in Medford, Oregon. That's the second city from the border. And we were going to stop by and stay with them for the night and just hang out and then make our way back up to where we are now. So we're riding through probably about 30, maybe 45 minutes south of Red Bluff. And I've got the GPS going the whole time, and it just kind of give me the countdown of, here's where we're at. And I noticed that the time went up, not down.
Yeah.
Like we were supposed to be there in like 2.5 hours, and then it was like 3 hours. And I couldn't figure out what was going on because, I wasn't driving the speed limit. I was driving a few miles over the speed limit. Like 5 to 10, that's it. Not crazy. I'm not, not in a rush. We were hanging out.
Well, it's 4th of July weekend, so there was a lot of police out.
Yeah, so I'm going over the speed limit to just make this point. The time should not be going up.
Right, it should have been going down.
So now the night before, I was watching the news in our hotel room, and I had heard of the lava fire not like from lava, but like it's just called the
I
lava.
thought
fire.
it was from lava. I
Right.
thought Shasta has exploded again. This volcano has been dormant for like 3,000 years,
Yeah.
and now the lava is flowing. It wasn't. Lava is actually the name of a town.
I'm showing 19 and a half likes.
I'm showing 21.
No, 19 and a half.
What?
I don't have any knives with me. Okay.
Oh,
So anyway, I'm thinking, I wonder if this traffic has anything to do with the fire. So we started doing our research as we're driving up the road, and we were reading reports. She gets on and starts looking at traffic cams, and lo and behold, there's 2 spots on I-5 that are either super slow
engulfed in fire.
or stopped. One of them was just north of Shasta. The other one was in Weed. And so we're trying to determine what to do. Do we go left? Do we go right? Do we try to continue on in hopes that they open up the road? We did the smart thing, and we turned back around, and we stayed in Red Bluff for the night.
Yeah.
So
Of course, that's a whole hotel expense that we now can't use to buy Disney sous vides, but that's okay. It was smart.
It won't affect it probably.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
But we had some other things. We had to just play it safe.
Yeah.
Play it safe. So we got to Medford the next day. Hung out with our friends for just real quick.
Yeah.
Got back on the road.
It was kind of sad. We only spent like an hour and a half. But
got back on the
next
road,
time.
and now we are up here in Happy Valley.
So now we got you caught up. I mean,
Now you're caught up on the story of us.
That was a 47-minute catch up.
And now we're going to take a test.
Yeah. Now we're going to
please number your paper from 1 to 20. Do not skip lines. Make sure your name's at the top.
Down the left-hand column. So from here, though, we're going to be heading home.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we might be going through Elkin.
Well,
right?
First of all, we
Isn't
got
that
to
what it's
go.
called?
We need to go through Albany, Salem, so we can hook up with just Ginger.
Well,
and
that's why
Jason.
I told Jason to call me later.
But we also want to hit the outlet in
Elko.
Woodburn.
Yeah.
There's a few things that we
might
need
be
to
heading
do.
down that way today, maybe.
The outlet.
Possibly.
Well, we might. I mean,
It's a beautiful day.
that limb needs to be cut.
Yeah.
That's a fire hazard right there.
But then,
How tall are these trees, do you think?
I don't know. Squirrel.
Like 200 feet?
No.
100 feet.
No.
I think that tree's
40?
100 feet. No, 40, Robert.
50?
I'm almost 6 feet. 6 times 10, 60. That's probably an 80-foot tree right there.
All right. Chris has got to
All right.
run.
See you at night.
Yep.
Me too. I'm getting a haircut too. Courtney, when are you coming over to haircut me? I'm ready for my haircut. It's been 2 years. It'll be an experiment.
A little bit of Disney news. They are fireworks started last night?
Last night, the night before,
Yeah.
depending on where you were.
2 nights ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, 2 nights ago. So fireworks are coming back. Some shows are coming back. There's lots of great snacks.
If you were following my Instagram, I think I got the very first picture on the internet of the 4th of July snacks in Disneyland.
Yeah, possibly.
It was a 4th of July inspired Mickey Mouse Rice Krispie treat and a Tigger tail that was decorated in red, white, and blue white chocolate. I'm pretty sure I didn't see those photos anywhere else. I didn't see pictures of those.
No.
I feel like
I kind of
I'm
like the
see...
Tigger tail.
I liked them both.
Really only the Tigger tail.
So what was interesting is eating the Rice Krispie treat I liked, but what's interesting to me is that it didn't taste much different, if at all, than the Rice Krispie treat we got in our Main Street Treats box.
Right. Like the
So-
cookies and cream.
I'm thinking that that's just how they come,
Maybe.
unless you get the pie. That
Which I would love to
pumpkin
try
pie
that
Rice
again.
Krispie treat was amazing. The Tigger tail was good. It was good. It was very
Good.
sweet.
It was delicious.
It was very sweet.
I love the caramel on it because they do
wrap it in
marshmallow with caramel
Mhm.
and then the chocolate. It was delicious.
It was
delicious.
good. Yeah.
We were gonna have a caramel apple, but we didn't.
I don't know why we didn't. You know, you're running out of time. You think you're gonna have all this time for all this food,
Right?
and you don't.
Hopefully here.
We did see the
Oh.
Evil Queen,
We did. Yeah.
which I rarely see, but I did see that a couple of kiddos also saw her. So she was out. She was on a she came out on a little balcony.
That was late.
It was very late at night.
That was when we were on our way back up to Rise of
Rise.
the Resistance.
And she apparently, if you get close enough, makes you bow or curtsy to her,
Right.
which I was happy to do, but we couldn't wait. We had to
couldn't wait.
get to.
We had to go to Rise of the Resistance that was going to be shut down
Yeah,
for the rest of the night.
I really like seeing the Evil Queen.
And then we saw her in the window too.
In fact,
So-
when we walked by, I got really excited. I was like, "Oh, there she is, the Evil Queen!" And he was like, "Okay," with his little camera stick. So it was funny. All right, Kelly. Yes, I'm so excited for our swap tomorrow. It is tomorrow, 4th of July. Lots of great channels. The 4th of July swap. Make sure you watch for that. Ours is a premiere because I don't know, like wouldn't let me schedule it. And so then I did the premiere and we're on the road. So if you want to stop in, there's lots of great channels. You can watch it right when it drops, when we're on there chatting, or you can watch it at your convenience. But I am so excited to see what everybody received. I've seen lots of pictures of the outsides of these boxes. People have really gone all out for this festive occasion.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So make sure if you have not gone over to our Facebook group, go over to the Facebook group and follow us over there, like it or whatever it is. Join the group.
Join.
Yeah, just a couple questions you got to answer. It's not part of the test here, but
no,
just a couple questions about Disney, and join the group if you haven't yet, because I want to share our video, our family video.
Oh yeah, our
and
4th of July video.
I'll share that over on the Disney Connections page for Independence Day. Independence Day. I like to call it by its name, Independence Day.
Okay.
The day that we
Our
declared
first
independence,
and our first date.
and our first date. Yeah.
25 years ago. 25?
Yeah, 25 years ago.
25 years ago,
Yeah.
our first date.
Um,
Independence Day.
Yeah, and then also, if you haven't subscribed here and click the bell, do that, because I don't know when we're gonna just pop on and get live.
Yeah.
Go
Well,
live.
We just have a few
We're
minutes
gonna get
left.
live.
So I do want to
Yeah.
show you guys what my sister got me for my birthday.
Oh, we gotta
So-
move this because
I took them out.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, good.
So she's not going to see me for my birthday because my birthday's in August and she lives here. And so she got both me and our other sister some very cool shoes.
I was kind of a part of this.
You were, and
And
it was a
didn't-
secret.
I didn't know I was.
And
a
y'all
part of
know who my favorite character is. So let me show you my new shoes. These are my new shoes. I'm so excited. Sparkly, Alice, Mad Hatter, Tweedledee, Tweedledum. We have the Red Queen. Queen of Hearts. We have the White Rabbit. We have the Eat Me, Drink Me. We have the Caterpillar and the Cheshire Cat.
Thank you, Courtney, for putting that in the,
Yes, thank you.
in the
So
chat there.
Whitney hit this out of the park.
It's beautiful.
These are awesome. I hope to wear them at our Disney World adventure next, well, really 10 days, right?
Yeah, 10.
We'll be in
10
Disney World in 10 days. So
Woo-wee!
we'll be streaming. There's lots of new things going on in the park that we want to show you guys. Lots of yummy treats and snacks and fireworks and shows that are back on. I mean, I'm super
Go
excited.
check out the Instagram as well,
Mhm.
okay? Because I kind of, we need to talk about it. We're going to be on the road to get home, but leading up to that, I want to like get your ideas as to what you want to see in the park. So kind of to guide us
or
through.
give some challenges. We like a good scavenger hunt.
Not like 20 likes and I'm going to juggle knives.
No.
Yeah.
You can't juggle knives in Disney World. They won't let you bring them in.
Probably not.
But like some tasks that we can do because we like to do tasks.
So yeah, we're gonna live
Fun
stream.
stuff.
We're gonna live stream once a day from the park, and then we might do a little after dark. Show.
Oh yeah, if Chris is still in here, maybe we could
Yeah.
do a little after. I don't know how you guys did that on your trip, honestly.
I'm gonna do
because
it. We're gonna just do it. We're gonna,
When I got home from the one day
Come
in
on.
Disneyland, home to the hotel, I don't remember hitting the pillow. Like, I don't even remember getting into the room. I was so tired. I don't know
Yeah.
how you guys stayed up and had conversations, like intelligent conversations, on After
it's
Dark.
gonna
But
be good.
we've now been challenged, so we're gonna try.
Yeah.
No promises.
So yeah, we'll be there, and I just want to know what y'all want to see.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well,
Man.
let's wrap it up because we're
I
at
think we're
about
about
an
to wrap it
hour and it's getting really bright out here, and I want to go to the Disney outlet.
yeah. So again, Instagram, Facebook, subscribe, bell, like this video, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to follow us along on our adventure, because the month of July is going to be busy, y'all.
Oh, one last thing. If you guys don't use Color Street yet, I'm just going to put this out there because I am amazed at these Color Street. This is, where's the camera? This is Tokyo Lights. These have been on my nails for 2 weeks through 120-degree weather and swimming, a lot of swimming. These things have stayed on. They have not chipped. They look amazing, and it's called Color Street. And my Color Street dealer is her name is Natalie Marshall.
My dealer.
My dealer. She is super fun. She has a Facebook group, Natalie Marshall on Facebook, and I'm telling you, I ordered 2 more sets of these so that I can take them to Disney. It took me 15 minutes to do this, you guys. 15 minutes.
Perfect.
15 minutes. They've stayed on for 2 weeks. That's my infomercial. If you want more information, slide up in my DMs.
It sounds so dirty.
It does. Jason at Woodburn. We're
Yeah.
going to Woodburn, I think. I got to talk to my mom first.
We're going to go check that out. Give me a call.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I already, boom, boom, boom. We got that. Watch tomorrow. We've got the 4th of July 4th of July birthday. Well, it is kind of
4th of July swap
the 4th
drops
of July,
tomorrow.
yes.
I think at 9 in the morning.
Okay. So
It's a premiere. Go
check
set
that
a
out.
reminder.
I'm going to have some other little shorts and videos that we're going to pop out there in the next few days. And then we'll see you. We'll see you soon. Taco Tuesday's coming up. Last week we didn't talk much about the show because we hadn't seen it.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, this is 6 a.m.
6 a.m. So it's 9 o'clock. No, 8 o'clock. That'd be 8 o'clock our time.
I better double check that that's
We'll
the
check
right
it out.
time.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, let's
She likes to interrupt.
wrap it up. I don't ever
Well,
interrupt.
my train of thought here.
Okay,
I had
sorry.
a train of thought. We're gonna. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Courtney said we're going shopping.
If Courtney
Okay.
said, Courtney, I need my haircut first. Wrap it up, honey.
I was. You totally like threw
Ruined
me
your train
off.
of thought. I'm
So
sorry.
so the 4th of July swap. Go check that out. You know what? Taco Tuesday. That's what I was saying. Taco Tuesday. I don't know how it's going to happen this week. I honestly don't. So stay tuned, and we're going to try to make it happen this week.
Okay.
It might be in the car, on the phone. I don't know. So, yeah, just stay tuned. Okay. Now, it's time to wrap it up. Let me get us all prepared here.
Okay. Prepare us.
Yep. Like, subscribe, share us out. We got lots of fun stuff coming Disney related, and we want to bring you and your friends and family along. So, appreciate you being here on Disney Connections, where we're going to talk about all things Disney.